Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 25. Yes, this one is part 25. Last episode was part 24. I did mess up, but this one is part 25 of our Chairs of Cold Steel Let's Play. In the last episode, we had a meal together, and we did we? What? That is, yeah. It's the last episode. Sorry, it's been a while. Not a while. It's been like a day or two since I've last played this, so I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, I think we had like a meal with everyone. Then we learned more about. Did we learn more about uses? No, that was all in. That we all did that in 24. My bad. 25. No, that's. I've already messed up. 24. I think we started our second day tasks. That was it, because we did the request for Eustace's uncle. And we just finished up doing the request for the that giant piranha plant monster thing. So yeah, sorry, I messed up a bit. I was a bit confused, getting my numbers and my episodes mixed up. So yeah, in this episode we're gonna turn in our request and see what else the day has lined up for us. So let's get into it. Not finding all of these because I can't be asked. Here we go. Ooh. Hold it right there. The Provincial... I know. The Provincial Army. Those are students from Thor's military academy, aren't you? Oh, you're the students. The ones who've come for a field study? Yeah, that's us. Is there some kind of problem? He's a perfect match for the photo. How convenient for us. What are you doing? First year student Marcus Resnick is correct. You are under arrest. Do not try to resist if you know what's good for you. What? What's going on? Wait. Oops, that's me, sorry. This has to be some kind of mistake. What grounds are you arresting him? A number of charges have been filed, but the most egregious is an accusation of trespassing into Auroch's fort yesterday afternoon. Wait, do you mean when we saw that silver object? You can't be serious. I was near the fort at the time of the intrusion occurred, certainly, but I was with my classmates. If you're going to believe their testimony, then why am I the only one under suspicion? Everyone here can vouch for him. And not just us, Eustace Bareahard was with us at the time, and can perfectly verify that what Marcus is saying is true. You'll have to do better than that. We're outnumbered. All you need to know is this boy's a person of interest, and we have the right to take him in for questioning. There's no point in fighting it. You're coming with us whether you like it or not. Reen's always getting in trouble with the Kreutz in Provincial Army, I swear. Well, that's 2 field studies in a row he's had a problem with them. What am I do this one? Because I know who it is. Oh man, looks like she was right on the mark. That definitely doesn't like suit him at all. I knew it was him. I was just trying to figure out what voice to give. Glad I came here from Legram for this, but the question is, what's the best way to handle this situation? Sounds high as fuck. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless, or no. Yeah, don't do them. They're not good. Don't worry. Do as you're told and we won't hurt you. And you won't be hurt. If you're found to be innocent, we'll let you out. Eventually. Damn it. How could I be so careless? Considering Dad's positions, I should have known this would happen. As I keep telling you, Marcus couldn't have committed the crimes he's accused of. He's been with us ever since we arrived in Bareahard yesterday afternoon. He's never left our sight. So if you really believe he was responsible, shouldn't you be arresting us as well?
You will spring your breath. Marcus Barnes will be kept from our custody until he is cleared of all charges against him.
Which would be never, because that's a politically motivated arresting.
We've already contacted the Academy to inform them of this. Your kid should have just focused on you could fucking field study or whatever it is you're here for, and let due process take its course.
Due process my ass. Unbelievable.
Oh, one more thing. Use the business with the Duke's straight. It will take longer than expected to complete. I'm afraid he will be unable to rejoin you.
Didn't this come from Eustace himself?
I can't tell you, I just relayed the message given to me by the Albury household. For what I don't think, and I don't even think of trying to go to Metro to see him, even when you get past the front gate.
I'm betting you have this whole thing planned out since yesterday, which means the reason Eustace got called away is because, well, it's because they knew that if he were here, he may have been able to prevent Marcus's arrest. I assume that's what you were going to say. It makes sense. He was probably called home to keep him from interfering. Almost certainly, I'd say. It's past noon already. We should get back to the hotel. If Eustace hasn't left a message for us, we're going to need to start thinking about other ways to handle this. And we can't go back because they're investigating our rooms, shall we say? Investigating our rooms in air quotations.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. They insisted on conducting a precautionary search as a part of their investigation. I believe they'll be leaving this evening, but I'm afraid that's all I know.
I see. We're very sorry for the trouble. I think we should go. Okay. Yes, I agree. Yay! Don't know what that does. I'll have to have a look. Afterward, Reen and the others decided to dine at a restaurant they visited the previous day. However, the soldiers were there as well. Uncertain of what to do, they eventually settle on planning their next move at a bar on Artisan Street. You know, the intro of this video just really hasn't set a good precedence for the rest of this video, really, has it? Messed up my intro and I'm messing up already. This is going to be one mess of a video, guys, and I'm sorry. So, in all likelihood, the reason Marcus was arrested has nothing to do with the incident at the fort yesterday. They just wanted him because his father's the Imperial Governor and a key figure in the reformist faction. Basically, they wanted a hostage so they could have an advantage in future negotiations. That does seem like to be the most plausible explanation. They wouldn't hurt him or anything, would they? I wouldn't be so sure. Tensions are high on both sides. In most case scenarios, they might use a threat of violence to get what they want. That's awful. This may well fall under the scope of a field study, though. It may be risky, but how about we try and do something about the situation ourselves? I think we should. We can't just abandon him. I'm in. Thank you both. I think our best bet here is to track down Eustace. There's no way he could possibly have been in favour of arresting Marcus. Yes, I agree. This had to have been a decision from the Duke. Should we start that one again? This had to have been a decision made by Duke Albury himself. And Eustace is locked up at home. Maybe his brother would help us? Rufus? He did have a pleasant demeanour when speaking with Marcus yesterday, so he just might. But he said he had business to take care of in the capital, and there's no telling when he'll be back from that. So, I don't think we can count him in, unfortunately. Got it. Then our only option is to break him out ourselves. Fee? That's a little excessive. Think about it.
We have the perfect chance to bust him out while he's still at the guardhouse. And if they take him to the fort, we lose that chance and we won't get another.
Well, I can't argue with that at least. Alright, let's give it a try.
Okay, if you're sure. We need to be as covert as possible, though. If we get caught, it has to be after Marcus is out safely. If it is before that, there's no way we can talk our way out of this. But the charges against him are obviously false, so if we can get him out safely, then they'll be very limited in what they can do to retaliate.
Yeah, the Provincial Army isn't going to want to do anything that will hurt their image either. If we manage to get out of Bareahard, we're more or less home free.
So no smoke grenades then?
Smoke grenades?
You don't carry those around with you, do you?
What fair maiden doesn't? That smile on her face is so, like, creepy as well. I don't even want to begin listing what's wrong with that statement.
Hey, mister. What are the monsters in the underground waterway like these days?
Been there 3 months or so since you last went down there, yeah?
Guessing the place is probably crawling with them again by now. Though I'm sure not going down to check. And it seems pretty obvious that the Provincial Army got no interest in taking care of them. How can they even sleep at night knowing their beautiful city got nasty monsters crawling around underneath it? I gotta go take care of them myself if someone put a request in.
Well, if I hear anything of the sort, I'll send a message over to Legram and let you know.
Sure, I'd make you some good scratch. Cheers to that, mister. Alright, I'd better be going. Looking forward to dropping by for another one of your espressos sometime.
Sure, I'll see you on the way back if you can make it.
Huh? Don't see many people dressed like that around here. Those are some fancy red uniforms. You guys students or something? Oh yes sir, we are. We're from Thor's Military Academy in Chester.
We're sending for a field study as part of our curriculum.
Thor's, huh? Pretty fancy place, isn't it? I got no idea what they've got you doing for your field study, but good luck. Bareahard's a nice city, but it's not without its fair share of problems.
Excuse me.
Do you know who that blonde-haired man is who just left?
Oh, Torval? Sure, he's a bracer.
A bracer?
Huh? Haven't seen a bracer in a long time. Probably because there aren't that many around anymore. Yeah, there used to be a guild branch here in Bareahard, but it's been closed for a couple of years now. Toll just came up by train from the Legrand branch every so often.
Really?
By the way, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I thought I overheard you say something about monsters in the underground waterway.
Oh, did? Yeah, there's a huge network of waterways beneath the city. Been there for a long time now. It's chock full of monsters. When the guild still had a branch here, the bracers would clear them out. But nowadays, nobody goes near it, and the waterway's just some sort of stagnating under the Provincial Army's control. Because they're too proud to trouble themselves with finding monsters, of course. How much ground does the waterway cover? Supposedly it goes up all the way from the east side of the city to the west. So from the station to somewhere under the Noble District, I guess. I heard a rumor a while back that it even goes under the Duke's mansion, but that's probably just one of those urban legends.
Well, that was a well-timed call. Yeah, an underground waterway built in the Middle Ages that extends all the way to the Noble District. It's almost too perfect. Seems likely it's connected to the Provincial Army's guardhouse where Marcus is being held too.
The guardhouse itself was probably built in the Middle Ages too, so that would stand to reason. If we use the waterway, we might be able to rescue him without being discovered.
Alright, let's give it a shot. There must be an entrance accessible to the town if the bracers were able to get inside to exterminate the monsters.
That's a good point. We should search the whole route between the Noble District and the Station Street.
Roger that. Oh, let me take a quick drink. Oh, right. If I remember, I have to go all the way to Station Street. I think. I was going to check what that Earth thing did, wasn't I? What ATS? Can't say between using Earth arts. Probably best. That's probably best for like Marcus or something. Because you can get down this way, but that's not the way to go.
This looks like a nice spot.
Kind of pointless. You can fish in here. Nah.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Yeah, Rain's just finding all the fishing spot again. Yeah, just I think you have to go to Station Street, and then there's one of the things down here. Yeah, there we go. There it is. This is where we go.
Could this be the entrance to the underground waterway? I can feel the breeze coming from inside. Seems like it's pretty spacious.
This must be the place then. Now we just need a way to unlock it. Probably not a good idea to draw my sword in the middle of a city.
Maybe I can have a try.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Mixed Fees and Emma's voice. Hairpin?
You're gonna pick it? I have no idea if it'll actually work, but it's worth a shot, right? A Bareahard.
Wow, that was really impressive.
I just remember reading about how to do it in a mystery novel once. I'm so glad it actually worked.
Oh, nice job, Emma. Now I'll be able to get inside. Let's get all our things in order, then head in and pray no one sees us.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
You and your fucking magic, Emma.
This waterway is actually quite pretty. I was expecting a verdant city to be beautiful, but it never dawned on me that the same might be true of its underground. There are tricky monsters here too, though.
Oh, excuse me, sorry guys. We need to head west to the part of the waterway that connects with the Provincial Army's guardhouse. Once we're there, we'll be able to find a way inside so we can rescue Marcus.
Right. Understood.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Always think with Emma for some reason. I don't know why.
My turn. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't really link with anyone at the moment, see.
My turn.
Here we go.
It's my
What are
turn.
you weak to? Oh, water. Don't think anyone's actually got any water attacks. Fire. Reen's got fire attacks, but that's about it. Actually, hang on. Got an
Arcus,
luminous ray.
activate. My turn. Arcus, activate. Yeah.
Big laser beam.
Here we go.
Cute
Arcus, activate.
Yeah.
That's such a cool attack.
Ha!
Done.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, Fee doesn't have a lot of EP. I do apologise for the sniffling, guys. Still, like, kind of got a cold, kind of don't. I didn't say I got a cold. My nose is kind of
We
fine,
have the
so
advantage. My turn.
sometimes sniffling helps.
Here we go.
What do you need to? Just have a look. Wind? Or have I got the wind attack for you?
Arcus, activate. My turn. Yeah.
You need to give her one of those like EP bomb things.
Let's keep going.
I know I got a lot of Sepith now, but well, to me it seems like a lot. But well, I think once I go back to the academy, that's probably going to all go. Is there a chest? I'll see ya. Zero and powder, nice. Let's go.
Just the kind of thing you'd expect in an old ruin like this.
Do you think it's powered by the water flowing through here?
Underground waterway 2. Oh, there's a chest over there. Let's go. Is it good? Oh, it's a decent chest. I might be able to get something out of it. I mean, all chests are good, decent, but...
Let's get this over.
Okay.
Shut up, Fee. Always going in without checking what they're weak to. Water. No, don't move.
Arcus, activate.
Okay.
Too slow.
Get fucked.
Huh.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Giant laser beam.
Here we go.
Nice.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Oh, he's so close to level 18. Come on, bro. Oh.
I certainly didn't expect to encounter the three of you down here.
Hey.
What?
Is that...
Eustace
I'm
Alvarez.
so glad you're safe.
Of course I am. Though I can't say I was expecting to be placed under house arrest the moment I returned to the mansion.
So that's what happened.
You know what's going on?
Unfortunately, arresting the Imperial Governor's son under a false charge in order to keep the reformist faction under control. I find it hard to believe my father would attempt something so brazen. He didn't have any intention of talking to me. Not the slightest inclination. This was all planned from the start.
Eustace.
Enough about me. Thanks to my brother, I'm familiar with the general layout of this waterway. I'll lead us to the guardhouse. Let's get moving.
You're actually...
You were planning on saving him even if you had to do it alone, weren't you?
Nothing like last month's field study.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just can't condone my father's actions. Besides, he's no doubt huddled up, crying and lonely in the corner of his cell right now. It's worth rescuing him just to see that.
All right, let's get moving.
Yay! Hey, he's got his S-Craft now. Let's go.
The entrance to the guardhouse is to the west. We should hurry.
But what if I want the treasure chest, Eustace? Did you ever think of that? That's not an earth one. No, that's not. Oh, he's got a stroke. Should he have that one? I mean... Oh no, I was gonna give Gaius, I mean, there's blind, but... Hair? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna give Gaius spark arrow, so... That's breath, but don't really see that given. Actually...
Oh.
That
Very
could
well,
be...
I will serve as your opponent.
Okay.
That hair one... Okay, so window that, okay.
Here we go.
Go!
Oh, I don't have one. Damn it. These won't do shit, will they? Oh no, they do.
Now's our chance.
Good.
I'll help.
I'll handle this.
Airstrike.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying now.
It's my turn. Yeah.
I genuinely just forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'll probably give that hair, that rare hair
What a waste of
quartz
time. Let's go.
to... Nice. I uses this one's level 2 now. Good. To go. I just know TS upgrades. Okay, cool.
Great.
I keep getting distracted by everything. Fucking hell. Probably going to give that quartz to Elliot because he'll still get breath, but it'll also get an increase in stuff. So that's good. La Crest. Interesting. That's interesting. What's that do? La Crest. Grants an Earth's protection. Oh, raises defense. Ooh, now that's pretty cool. Bareahard Central Plaza. That's not where we're supposed to go, isn't it? No, it's supposed to go over there. Haha. I came over here for the chest and, well... Actually, what's up? Oh, there's a chest up there. Perfect.
Why is this ladder so long?
Is it harder to climb ladders when you've got a big chest?
Fee,
Okay, that... what the fuck? I mean, I guess that's probably one of the reasons I do like Fee. She is like completely blunt and doesn't give a fuck. But I was not expecting that.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
My turn.
Well, considering 3 of us have an S-craft, oh yes.
I'll handle it.
I mean, I shouldn't really use that much,
Activate.
but still.
I'll handle this.
No, is that actually good? It doesn't really damage it, so why not?
Huh.
yeah.
No, ethereal edge. Oh my god.
Gleaming blades. Go.
Holy shit! Go Emma. What's the name?
Yeah.
Flames,
That was.
gather on my blade.
Oh, that was so dumb. I'll fill up later.
Strike.
That was. I just pressed X instinctively and just.
My turn.
I think I was
Very
so
well.
Burn.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Nice. Use is almost level 18 as well now. That's pretty good. What do we get out of this? Invigorate. Huh. That gives me heat wave. What does invigorate actually do? Does it give us anything? Impassion. Don't we already have that though? Yeah. I'm keeping heatwave. Should I? Should I keep heatwave? Invigorate doesn't actually increase anything, so yeah, I might actually keep heatwave. Because I can give it to someone else. So I believe that'll do it for today's episode. Ending off with a massive gank fight, but it's always ganks in this game. Or most of the time, oh, not really. So for a recap, in this episode, Marcus got arrested under false charges, and Reen, Emma, Fee, and now Eustace are on a mission to break him out of jail, basically. that's kind of all that happened really. Oh, and we met air quotations around met a bracer. So in the next episode we will be continuing with our quest to save Marcus, or break Marcus out of jail basically. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying the Tales of Cold Steel Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, while you're at it, if you are interested, I am playing Monster Hunter World as well. So hopefully you guys will support both series, because if you do, it does really help me out a lot. So yeah, with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.